Hi guys, this is part 2 of my shopping at the Alpha store video, and coming up I'm going to be doing a haul and I'll show you everything that I bought here. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications bell so that you don't miss that video. First, I want to say thank you to Skillshare, who is sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community filled with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Some of the class topics include painting with watercolors, kawaii drawing, brush lettering, and how to grow your Instagram and TikTok following. I recently took a class on gouache painting with Angela Mackay, and in this class we learned how to draw florals and botanicals and how to make a pattern using gouache paint combined with Photoshop. It was really interesting. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you, and it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 to click the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare premium membership. So if you guys are not familiar with the Alpha store, it's kind of like a craft store slash art supply store slash stationery store, and they have multiple locations throughout Korea, and there are lots of locations in Seoul and some are bigger than others. I came to this massive Alpha store near Osan Air Base, so they have like toys, and here there's some blind boxes here. These Rilakkuma ones are really cute, and a bunch of other stuff. I almost felt like they had some things from Artbox as well as Morning Glory, so it was just massive. I kind of have a weak spot for blind boxes, but I managed not to get any this time. So we have reached the Japanese remints, and I think these are so adorable and I want to buy everything, but I didn't buy anything because it was expensive, and I don't really know what to do with remints. I like miniatures, but I don't really have a place to display or put everything. So it's something that I really like, but I don't really have a problem refraining from buying those things. Leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think. So this store actually had a little bit of Esther Bunny stuff, which was such a huge weakness of mine and still is. I think this character is so adorable, and I just love anything that has Esther Bunny on it. If you guys like Esther Bunny too, I did go to a pop-up store in Seoul, so I'll link that video at the end. And a lot of this stuff I did see at the pop-up store, although I don't really understand what those pink and yellow straps are for. If you guys know, leave a comment and let me know. Oh, I should have bought those patches when I was there. I have this jacket that I sew all these different patches on, and I would have loved to sew Esther Bunny on my jacket. Oh, I love that little superhero version of Esther Bunny. This stationery is all so adorable, seriously, but it was all kind of expensive. I think some of the notebooks were like 9,000 won, which is about $9 US. The clipboard was a real steal though. This one was super cheap. Actually, now that I'm watching this again, I feel like maybe half of the stuff that I saw in the pop-up shop was available at this Alpha store. And the only things that they didn't carry here were maybe the pajamas, because I think that the pop-up shop was doing like a special collaboration with a pajama brand, and then they didn't have all the plushies. Sorry guys, I look at that strap but I still don't understand what it's for. These phone grips are so cute. I bought a couple of them, but the only thing is they are not magnetic, so sometimes when I'm driving I want to stick my phone onto my dashboard because I have a magnet there for my phone grip, and the Esther Bunny grip doesn't stick to it, so it's kind of annoying, but it's still really cute. I just wish that they would make a magnetic one. So over here they had the cutest little party garlands, and a lot of them were made out of fabric. It looks like they were made with things that you could buy at the Dongdaemun beads market, and they're all just strung together. Like, I've definitely seen those stars, and I bought some and made hair clips for my girls, and I've seen those ice cream cones too. They are popular to put on hair clips. But here they have them all like strung together as a garland, which I think is so cute. Oh my gosh, these are the pencil toppers that you can put on your pencil so that it doesn't break while it's in your pencil case, and those are so adorable. I think I got something similar in a Kawaii box. These gumball machines are also so cute. Again, pencil toppers. Oh, I like the pastel ones better though, but I wish that they had pink in that little mix. So over here they have some of the Japanese pens and pencils that are kind of fancy and have unique features. Those are travel scissors. I got a pair of those in Japan actually. They're great to put on your keychain, but I haven't tried carrying them onto a plane. So these mood lights are definitely art box items. You can tell by like the little chicky character and the bear that's on the outside of the box. These are sheet masks for kids with animal faces on them and other kids cosmetic items. I think there's a cushion down there. Here's some really cute keychains. My daughters like these ones with the, I don't know, what is this in here? Some kind of gel that has a different density than the water, so it stays separated in the little keychain. We got some of these at the aquarium, and then I think I got my kids something like this at the Dongdaemun Beads District, where they sell a whole bunch of these. Ooh, this rainbow bunny is super pretty. I love the ombre effect on it. And my kids are looking at these mini calculators, which are also really cute. Over here there's some paper doll dress-up kits, which are so adorable. I think that these would be fun for my kids and I to do together. And these are little animals, and it says malang malang, which means like kind of squishy like clay. So maybe kind of jelly-like animals. This part of the store kind of reminds me of Paper Source in the US. They have all different colors of paper in various weights and sizes. Some of them have prints on them or glitter, and others are plain. This piece has a really interesting texture. So, you know, if you're into like making cards or scrapbooking, then this is a really good place to find cute supplies. I was actually looking for a new backdrop for my YouTube videos. So I use a piece of pink foam that I bought at Daiso Japan, but it is starting to get kind of cruddy, but I really love the color of it. So I haven't found anything that particular shade of pink. This is all the handmade mulberry paper that I think Koreans call hanji. It's handmade from the inner bark of a tree that grows on the mountainside in Korea. And actually when I visited Thailand, they made paper that was very similar to this. I wonder if it was out of the same material. But I bought a bunch of this with my mom when I went to Thailand, and I never really used it. I think I made some cards with it, but I still have a lot left, and so I didn't buy any more. But I don't know, I was really debating because we went to this shop in Insadong that sold these handmade Guatemalan worry dolls, but it was a Korean take on it, and they made them out of this traditional Korean paper, I think. So I don't know, maybe I should have bought some, but I should really just use up what I have before buying more. So over here they have matching paper with envelopes, and this is something I would buy if it was in more of a card size. These ones look like they're in letter sizes, because I always have my kids make cards for our family and friends for like thank you notes or Christmas or birthdays, because I think it's a lot more personal than buying a card in the store. So I like to have matching blank cards and envelopes on hand, and yeah. The Korean wrapping paper is so pretty. I love how it's like metallic and they give you just enough to wrap one or two gifts. So you have opportunity to choose a new wrapping paper every time you need to give a gift to somebody. But the problem is it's like not something that you would keep in stock at your house, so you would have to go buy the paper every time you have a gift for someone. Ooh, here are all the fancy watercolors. I don't know if these are artist quality, but they look really nice. and they have some drafting tools. And then over here they have these canvases. And over here they have some pieces of fabric, so instead of having a big bolt out and like you can cut it however large you need, they just sell them in these pre-cut packages, which is kind of nice because you don't have to get somebody to help you with the fabric, but also kind of inconvenient if you want to buy a larger size. These little mini embroidery kits are really cute. I think I like the unicorn one and the fox one best. And these look like things I've seen at Art Box. Over here they have this polymer clay. I never really got into polymer clay because I felt like it was too expensive. But I used to make craft videos when I first started my YouTube channel, and I was part of a group called Sweetorials, so I submitted videos to their channel, and a lot of people did polymer clay DIYs and they made like really cute little charms. I don't really think those types of videos are that popular anymore, so it's interesting to see how YouTube has evolved. I think YouTube has like the long form videos, kind of like what I make, but it's also kind of influenced a little bit by TikTok. I see a lot of people uploading TikTok compilations and things like that. But I'm interested to hear what you guys are interested in watching and seeing more of, so let me know in the comments. I've been experimenting with different editing styles, so last month I tried some ASMR style videos with music, and I didn't do a ton of voiceovers, but then some people said that they missed the voiceovers, so thank you guys for giving me that feedback. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys are watching and what you're interested in. So I bought so much dye in the beginning of the pandemic because that's when tie-dye was super popular and we were all at home, and I did a bunch of tie-dye, but I found that I didn't really like my tie-dye pieces that much, so I don't know, I might just dye everything black again. This looks like it's fancy lace tape, so we're in the washi tape section, and they have a bunch of things that I for sure have seen at Art Box and Morning Glory. So this is like a mini art box within an Alpha store. So I am a total sucker for washi tape. It's like something that I always go for. When I see something new, I don't really hesitate to buy it if I think it's super cute. Unless it's like over $5, then I kind of hesitate. But in Korea, you don't usually see that a lot. I'm kind of interested in putting my own designs on washi tape because I have a lot of graphic designs that I made for like Redbubble and Amazon, so they do print on demand merch, but I don't think that washi tape there's any like washi tape print on demand provider or stationery print on demand maker. Oh, the MT washi tapes these are the higher quality washi tape, and they come with like double or triple the amount of tape in a roll compared to the other washi tapes. So the paintbrush selection at this store is insane. They have so many different types of paintbrushes, which I guess you need a different paintbrush for watercolor versus acrylic. And I think the Kolinsky brushes are supposed to be nice quality, but those ones, I think it was a collaboration with the Korean company, so I don't know if it's the same quality as like the Kolinsky brushes that you can find on maybe Blick Art or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a professional artist, so it's really hard for me to tell what the difference is between these various quality brushes, and sometimes I feel like I can paint just as well with like a $1 brush versus like a $13 brush, so I don't know if it makes a huge difference to me. So I think around this time I was taking some classes on how to paint watercolor florals on Skillshare, actually, who's sponsoring this video. So I was looking to get a new set of watercolors because I had a few of these tubes which I got for free from Art Crate, but I wanted to get a palette. So I was just kind of shopping around and thinking about whether I should get the squeezy tubes or whether I should get a palette. I mean, I think it's really fun to have a nice color selection, but on the other hand, I think that it's also fun to mix colors. So if you just get the primary colors and get a really good quality paint, then maybe that would be better than getting a cheap set with just tons of colors. Those were some nice mixing palettes. And then over here they have these pencils, which are for sketching, and they have various levels of hardness. So I prefer the softer leads, but that's just me. And I think I was trying to pick out a paintbrush, and I was having a really hard time deciding what to get. I mean, should you pay like $1 more for a nicer paintbrush? Is it really gonna make a difference? I don't know, but yeah. Let me know in the comments if you guys are experienced artists. I'd be interested to know what you guys think about paintbrushes. They have many different colors of the Copic markers, and these are so cute. I don't know what people use these for. Maybe for like little, I don't know, magnets, or for dioramas, or I'm not really sure. I think you can glue them on a picture frame or put them on a Christmas ornament or something like that. I feel like I've seen these at the Express Bus Terminal craft market. So this definitely looks like something you could find there. But everything here is so adorable. They had like some Totoro and Sanrio items. I see Gudetama right there. Don't know if these are licensed or not. So over here we have the office supplies. Lots of colorful paper clips. I have those flower push pins and they're really cute. And over here they have binder clips. These are great for holding open your notebook while you paint. The Sanrio ones are so adorable. The pin box looks a little bit scary though. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, I love those flower push pins. The Hello Kitty ones. Those are so cute. So this area was really interesting. They had different colors of sand and all of these like trees and things that you could use for a diorama. It kind of reminded me of those little architectural models that you see at museums sometimes. And I think it would be really fun to make our own diorama using all of these trees. And then right on the other side of the aisle, they have a bunch of these sew-on patches that you can find in the Dongdaemun Beads District. And so random, but I guess it's nice to know that they have these here. And then they have a bunch of wooden products like stools and pieces of wood that you can use to, I guess, make your own canvas maybe, or paint. Ooh, these gift boxes are so pretty and they're reusable too. And then they have some of these gift bags, although it's probably cheaper to buy at Daiso. This is my favorite clay ever. So every time around Christmas, I will make some handmade custom ornaments out of clay for myself and my family and my friends. And I use that Amos clay. And then right next to it they have Floam, which is really fun for the kids to play with. And these look like large tubs of clay and various kits. The thing about the clay kits is that they basically contain the same Amos clay, and it looks really cool because they have a cute picture on it which you can kind of like model your clay design after, but it's just the same clay in a smaller quantity. And then this is glass deco, which is kind of like the thing where you squeeze this glue onto the plastic and it hardens and dries and you can put it on the window. This is really cool. This looks like it's a glow-in-the-dark thing where you can make animals. One of my favorite things to get in Korea for my kids were these craft kits because they are really affordable and they have good quality materials, and my kids really enjoy doing them. Ooh, this one is really pretty. I think my kids would enjoy doing this, but it's a little bit more difficult than some of the other ones. Over here they have some sand art kits, so you can make these various shapes. A big old jar of perler beads and Rubik's cubes. For some reason, I've never been able to complete a Rubik's cube. I find it to be so difficult. And here are a bunch of mini plastic animals. So when I was getting married, or maybe shortly thereafter, One of the trends in party decor was to spray paint these cheap plastic animals with gold spray paint and use them as like table decor or props. Ooh, this is a really interesting game. Stacking up all the chairs. It's kind of like the monkeys game. Oh, I'm such a sucker for these kinds of sparkly stickers, and that's such a thick pack with so many sheets. But it reminds me of something that teachers might need. This is interesting. I think you just put the little stickers on the numbers, so it's a good activity for kids. These look like they're attendance books for preschool. That's all I have for today. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss my haul video. I just want to give a big thank you and shout out to my Patreons and channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!